Let's eat our snacks and drink our coffee.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, we gotta turn our gossip button off now. Everybody, our button's off now.
Turn it down.
Sorry, guys, it's me. I'm dragging the night. I took a nap, and I probably shouldn't have done that. And I'm cold, so I got my house coat on.
She's cold.
Yeah. Well, I was going to bring the heater up here and plug the heater up. It's chilly outside. The wind's blowing. It sounds rough out there. They can have all that mess.
It's really cold here because when I went outside about, I don't know, 4 o'clock, I could see my breath, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, in a month.
It's been raining all day, too.
You reckon it's going to be that cold in Illinois, though? I mean, seriously? I'm going to have to, that's more stuff I'm going to have to pack up, jackets and shit.
Well, we'll know, a little bit better as time goes, but it is right by the lake, so it's going to be a little bit colder.
Ugh, they can have all that mess. I am so cold-natured. I'm going to be freezing my ass off.
Do you have a heater you can bring with you?
Yeah, I got my little one, but...
I have a real little one, too. It's still in the box. I've never used it.
You got a heater in a box you've never used?
Yeah.
That's a sin.
Sin?
That's a sin.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it, so we'll have to... I'll take the 2 young'uns and make them huddle up to Mom and keep me warm.
Yeah, and I'll have all those naval men around me, so.
Lucky you. John says throw a few flip-flops on the fire and that'll keep warm. Not my flip-flops.
All right.
And that's all I do is wear my flip-flops. I mean, that's all I wear is my flip-flops. These are my best ones, so they look rough. But my rainbows, that's the only ones I wear all the time, basically.
Your rainbows?
Yeah, they're called rainbows. They're like real leather, and they don't... I've had them for several years. I paid like $80 for them, but they're worth it. Yeah. But those back there are just to match my clothes and stuff. Yeah. I have more, but they're not on the door. I have several pairs more.
Oh, well, flip-flops are a lot cheaper than shoes. Matching shoes.
I hate socks and shoes.
Yeah.
They make me feel my feet constricted. I just don't like them in my shoes. Now I've got, regular shoes, of course, but and I'll have to wear them. I don't know if you remember Keds or not. Remember Keds with the little blue emblem on the backs of them?
Yeah.
That's what I wear. I know. And I mean, I got Skechers too, but those are for the gym and stuff. I don't wear those like all the time. But I do have a pair of Keds that I wear. I believe in wearing white shoes.
Okay.
Not all those neon and colors and all those funky monkey shoes. Yep. Okay, you want to do rundown? I know everybody's waiting for it.
Are they? You can tell.
They probably are. Yeah, I can tell.
You of course had to be first.
Yes.
Michelle just playing. Boy in Blue 823, Bird Dog 1227, Johnny Master Arms Done, John Solar 283, Kelly Parks, Driver Ball.
I was going to say, well, you better put some umps behind that shit right there. Come on, girl.
Mom said later. Sash Green 13th Man, Mouse Toes, Stumpetta Vester, Mike DeLucia, GI Customs, and the dish.
The dish.
The dish.
Yeah, that's. Well, come on, where's everybody at tonight? Come on, people, wake up.
It's Saturday night! Wake up!
Yeah, everybody's getting those last little camping trips and all that stuff in, so when it gets wintertime a little bit more, I think it's gonna pick up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and start out. Hold on, by turning my alarm clock off. It's that time, guys. Sing Dish. This is Dish singing time.
Oh, geez, I don't have a song prepared right now. So, let's show you that. Ra ha 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 ha. Ra ha 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 ha. There you go.
Singing the Monster Mash.
Right.
It is October, guys. It is Halloween time. So although we're not celebrating Halloween this year, because we're going to be doing something else, like being at a graduation, I hope and pray.
Mm-hmm.
But want to start out by saying, as you guys know, or most of you know, most of you might not know, but Stump and Stumpette take care of Stump's grandmother, and she's been sick. And well, I guess she's had cancer for a little while, and so she's not doing so well this weekend. So if you guys will please keep her in your prayers, or we call her Granny. So if you would keep Granny in your prayers and keep the Stump family. They're not expecting her to make it through the weekend, so they really need prayers going their way, guys. Stump may get on here tonight for a little bit to get his mind off things, or he may not. We're not sure yet, so that's up to him. But you guys, please send your prayers that way. That's a tough situation. They really need you guys' prayers to go that way for them.
Right.
Because that is a tough thing. She's comfortable and stuff right now, though, because Stumpette did tell me that she was at least comfortable. So that's a good thing. She's not any type of pain or anything like that. So, yeah, if you guys will please do that and keep them in your thoughts.
Hey,
go ahead. Oh, Buckeye's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Buckeye, Imogen. Old Sass says he just got in from helping skin a moose.
I know, I have moose envy.
Moose envy. Now, Dish, when I come up that way, are you gonna, if you got any plans to cook any silly type of food and make me want to eat it, or make me try to eat it?
No, I would never do that to somebody.
Okay. Did you just start bringing out gator and
No, I'm fresh out of gator.
frog legs and...
I don't eat frog legs.
Thank goodness. No fish.
No, we won't have no fish.
Sorry, I'm multitasking. I'm trying to multitask.
Going, gulp.
We haven't seen him in a long time.
No.
I'll say them because I'm not gonna say it because sometimes I get it mixed up, him and her. So welcome back.
Right, Mom. I can't cook her no snake.
Oh, there's some things I'm gonna draw a line for now. And I want to tell Mike DeLucia that my daughter doesn't say car, she says car. Mama, is it time to go to the car? And I'm like, oh my gosh, if you ain't Mike DeLucia. And she's like, what, Mama? I'm who? Mom, let's go to the car. I said, honey, it's not car, it's car. She says it's car, Mama. I said, oh my goodness. Look, T.R. Prepper's gonna do a ha-ha. I ate a fish sandwich from McDonald's the other day. I took a picture of it and I posted it on Facebook that I was eating fish. I don't know what it's made out of. It says fish. It looked like fish, but it didn't taste like fish. It didn't taste like anything, really. Thank God for the tartar sauce, or I wouldn't have had no taste. But it was still fish. Some type of dead fish. So.
Mom said that it's supposed to be Alaskan pollock.
Okay. Well, that's what I ate then.
Right on.
So.
You know, if Wendy's can make square hamburger patties, why not square fish, right?
Right.
Square fish.
There's a square fish out there somewhere.
Well, and you know, Long John Silver's, their fish is not shaped like a fish. It's like a triangle or some shit. Or a diamond. It's shaped like a diamond.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking.
I won't eat their fish though. I'll eat a chicken plank. I don't want their fish.
Yeah.
Now I love fish, but I don't like restaurant fish. Does that make any sense?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
It does. Yeah, it's a little bit different than.
Yeah, I don't like restaurant fish. I can make me my own fish. Mo better. Mo better.
Sass says, why y'all look so stressed? Happy, happy, joy, joy time. Okay, if Sass says it's happy, happy, joy, joy time, it's happy, happy, joy, joy time. We're happy.
We're happy as...
It's been a long month.
Yeah.
I can say that. It's been a very long month, and we have another month to go almost. A little less than a month. And
I think I might need to drive north and get some moose meat.
right. Stop in and get some, and I'll try it. Yeah, we tell you what, it has definitely been a stressful month. I don't know how some people do stuff.
Right.
I really don't.
I'm with you, Sass Green. Ice fishing all the way.
I like staying for ice fishing. I'm gonna take me some nerve pills going to your house.
What's that?
I mean, I don't take nerve pills, but I'm just saying it's just a funny ha-ha, guys. So no, I don't pop nerve pills. But
is there something wrong with it?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying you got to be careful what you say, because if you say you take a pill, there's people out there that will. You're a pill person. You're a pill popper. So when you say you do this, but you're doing a ha-ha, you got to make sure people know you're doing a ha-ha.
LOL.
Yes, there you go. OMG. But, you know, getting on the ferry and going the way we were talking about going to your house.
Oh, yeah, the ferry.
Yeah.
Yes, the ferry. Drive our cars up onto the ferry. And then we ride, or we sit up above.
Yeah.
Out over the water.
One lady was driving across on the ferry here, somewhere in Norfolk or somewhere in Virginia here, the ferry to get to point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
And the ferry took off and her car fell in the water. I mean, she was driving up into the ferry, and the guy started taking off and didn't realize it was still a car. I don't know how he done it, but he got fired from his job for it. But her car was teeter-tottering, and he just pulled off, and the car just went, whoop.
I bet she had to change her britches a few times.
Oh yeah.
Not
I
only
guess.
were they wet, they were.
Yeah. So.
That's one of my biggest fears is being in a car and going into the water.
Mhm.
That's scary. Scary ass shit right there.
Yeah. I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
No.
No.
We have a bridge that opens in Grand Haven.
We got one here
I
like that.
drive, yeah, I drive over that bastard quick.
I do too. And it's like your car, like on the one here. I don't know if it's because it's just so old, but it's like the car just a little bit will move. It feels like it's as you're driving like that because
The grading.
the grading on it's wore down for so many cars going over it so many times, and it's just kind of slick, and you can feel it is going.
Yeah, it's really can be dangerous in the wintertime.
Yeah, it's. I had never seen it up, but I know that it does come up. I just don't ever go through there when it goes up and down or whatever they do to it. Yeah. Divide up the gutter dish. See, I can't do anything with you. It's just reminding the gutter. I tell you what, I know what to do with that chick sometimes. But I really got to find her name, guy. Well, I'm there. I mean, I've got to bring a couple back. When I get hit White Castles, which is right across from the hotel, I'll see if I can pick a couple up and take them back over there. Mhm. Keep a spring-loaded center punch on the string on your dashboard so that you can break the side window to get out if needed. Yeah. Oh, you best believe I'm gonna have something. I just hope those window breakers that you have on the end of your knives, I hope
Work.
they actually work.
Yeah, I'd like to go to a junkyard and see if they'd let me kill a
Right?
window. How much to kill a window?
Well, if you go to a bar, find somebody really drunk and say, "Can I try this out on your window?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, babe, go ahead."
Now you're talking.
See? They'll say yes to anything when they're drunk. Yeah, mouse toes. I want one of those, and they got them in pink too.
You
They're
know
like
what?
15 or 17 bucks or something for pink, but you can get a yellow one, which is I like yellow. For
I
like,
was looking at my Maxpedition catalog. And they had pink bags. Pink bags.
whoa, really?
Pinkage. Yeah. Couldn't believe it.
I don't know much about my expedition. I mean, I know what it is and everything, but I don't know much about it. I haven't known. Is it? Okay. You're welcome, Mike.
So what do we got going on tonight?
Well, of course, everybody knows, and I know we're like a broken record, but we're still fighting this thing, and we're gonna fight to the end.
Like Jimmy Swaggart.
That's right.
We're like a broken. I have sinned against you once again.
Right. But we had tonight that if you donated $20 tonight for tonight only, if you donated $20, then you get your name put in the pot for the three prizes that we have on the 25th. GI Customs knife, awesome. The Boker knife from Sea Spearmint he donated, and then we have that huge bag full of survival stuff, the bug out bag that was donated to us. If you do $20 tonight, then you'll get your name put in 5 times, and that's just for tonight only. And if you 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 times. There you go. And if you have already donated before, and if you donate $10, we will put your name in 3 extra times. So that's up to you guys. If anybody wants to donate, you know, to go to my PayPal, hit the button, make your donation, and it'll come up on my phone, and I will know that you donated. And yes, I'll do the clapper.
$20.
Right.
$10.
Right. There you go. I need to get me one of those. I can have some fun with that.
I love my little paddle.
Oh, she's huffing. They do smell good, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So we're still trying, guys. I'm not quite to where I need to be to get there and get back. So we're gonna still be busting balls basically for the next month.
Right. Hey, Chris.
Howdy, howdy. So it's going for a good cause. Ain't buying no guns and no cameras or nothing like that. It's for a trip.
Trip.
To go see me again.
See Miss Megan vegetate.
Yes, and I don't have it up here. Let's see. I don't have it up here, but she did write me a letter, and she's doing good. She's getting all her teeth fixed, and she's excited about it because she had a few issues with them, and so she's really excited she's getting that done.
Good.
She said there was one girl that got wisdom teeth pulled, and she OD'd on some pain pills, and they had to take her to the hospital. I wonder if she's still going to be able to be in there, if they'll overlook that or if they'll kick her out. I wonder how that works.
Good question.
Yeah.
I can ask her.
Yeah. Howdy, howdy. And that's pretty much it. She's gotten her uniforms, and she said they look really nice. She's really super excited about them. And she did get in trouble one time. Well, not really trouble, but she forgot to pick up some towels. They got like 80 girls, and she has to keep the towels picked up and take them to the laundry. And I guess she didn't take all of them. Some was left, so there was some girls probably running around shaking off drying because they didn't have a towel to dry off with. But you gotta know Megan. You gotta know Megan. If nobody don't know her, boy, you gotta know her. But she said that she got, I guess her drill sergeant or instructor or whatever got in her face and was hollering at her, telling her they were gonna do whatever to her. And I don't know the correct terms for it because I don't have the letter in front of me. But anyway, she said that she thinks that the drill sergeant got mad because she didn't actually break down and cry in front of them. So that's good. That yeah. She said that's what they do is try to break you down and cry, and you know that's weeding out the weak ones.
Sweet.
So she didn't cry. She stood her ground, and I'm proud of her for doing that.
Remind me though, when I meet her, to try to make her cry. Just want to see if
Oh, she'll be boohooing already. What are you talking about?
Darn it.
Yeah. I think we'll both be a basket case. I already told Dish, I said, you might as well just, I'll go ahead and say I'll be crying my eyeballs out. So.
I'll buy some extra Kleenexes for you. Motel Kleenexes aren't very good.
John says, are they not giving you a Facebook update with photos? No, John, I'm not getting anything on Facebook. Actually, the letter that they sent me that has all the websites that the parents are supposed to go to for support and all this, that, and the other, none of them works. Right. None of them, the links are all broken. It says error. So.
Great. I'm glad that the Navy's on top of that.
Right. It was supposed to be a lot of stuff that was supposed to help. And Johnny did say he's tried with Internet Explorer because sometimes they don't, the Navy and the government won't use Chrome. So I haven't tried Internet Explorer. Every time I click on it, it don't come up right on my computer. So.
Okay. We'll have to try that.
try and see. Yep, that's pretty much it with her. She gets one more phone call. I don't know when it's gonna be, but she gets one last phone call before she graduates. They only give them 3 phone calls in 9 weeks.
Wow.
And they're short time too. He says, I was shocked when the first sergeant told us you should go check. I have to check into that and see.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know I know they got camera people and stuff on graduation day, but I didn't know if they had camera people throughout these seemed like they're getting away.
Right.
I don't know.
John said he would find her if you PM'd her unit.
Okay, I can do that. I can get off the letter. I'll do that for you. I guess that's the 3-digit number, their unit number. Because there's probably going to be like 15 different units that day. There's going to be a lot of marching in. Just by watching a couple of videos off YouTube. I've watched other people's graduation of their kids. I don't even know the people, but I watched it anyway just to see what we were going to see, what to look forward to. So I'll do that.
Cool.
Okay, on another note, Johnny shared something on Facebook earlier and I thought it was hilarious. So for all you gardeners and stuff, and Mouse Toes probably get a kick out of this, cops tried to bust this guy because he was growing okra and they thought it was marijuana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's some special stupid right there.
I know, right? It's like, how can you get I mean, you can smell, when in doubt, smell it. I mean,
yeah, that's some special stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can smell the plant and smell the HTC, coming off of it. And
Where was this at?
I believe in Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia's finest. Yep.
Right.
Right.
I mean, they do look a little bit, but there's really no comparison.
They're all thorny too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the marijuana plant, the pictures I've seen, I don't think I've ever seen one in real life.
Well, I've grown okra, and I know that they have thorns on them. So, but
yeah, they got that'll get on your skin and make you itchy and stuff.
Right.
Even when I cut okra up, when I get them, my mom sends them to me and I cut them up. When I cut them up this year, I wore gloves to cut them up because they're so slimy and the stuff on them makes your hands itchy.
Yeah, that slime is what thickens up your gumbo, your jambalaya. Crawfish pie.
THC. I got it backwards. I'm dyslexic too, so.
I don't know what any of that even means.
The shit that makes you high. THC.
Gotcha.
Just the stuff that it puts off. Okay. And GI says okra puts off a similar heat signature. I don't think they done this by heat. I think they done this just by eye contact. I don't think they had no heat, nothing done. Because the marijuana plant will put off way more heat, like 20 times more heat than an okra plant would. I mean, I don't know what it is about a marijuana plant, but it just puts off some serious heatage. Stomach says, I ain't smoking a damn okra. HCT or THC or it's a 3-letter syllable of some type.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's something like that. We got the popo in the house. Don't tell him about it. He might go looking for some okra.
Right on.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, PNASCARs. We'll be here. We'll have our panel members coming on in just a little bit. I'm sure. I think TR, he's got to work. Yeah, I think he said he had to work, so he's not going to be on the nights. Mouse says that's why you inhale. Yeah. Oh, Shaz Boo's in here.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I hadn't really done much this week or since Wednesday.
Yeah. We watched the
Kinda...
movie though, didn't we, last night?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we did. Hey,
Hey,
Flan.
I said it first.
Missed you Wednesday. Yes, I know we were talking about Dish watching the movie Friday, so me and her watched it last night.
Pretty funny.
So it was, yeah, she liked it. It was pretty funny. It's funnier if you're smoking that okra plant, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was good. Now we're going to have to watch the next one. The other ones ain't as funny, but you might get a kick out of the next one.
Alright.
I think it's the Friday after next, or next Friday. One of
Okay,
those two.
that sounds cool.
Yeah, what Going Golf said, THC tetrahydrocannabinol.
That must be where the cannabis comes from.
That's a mouthful.
Oh, she had dinner with friends on Wednesday.
Yep. Hey, Fringe.
I didn't say nothing about Fringe.
I know, but he's in the house.
Oh, I don't see him.
Yeah, he'll be here.
Hey, Fringe. I don't see you, but hey.
Yep, he's in the house. As long as this house of fundraising coming along, we're not quite to our goal for me to make it there and make it back. So we're still working on it. We're still taking donations. We're trying to get donations, and we're gonna still be trying for the month. So I got to keep trying. Can't give up now. We're too far along. I'm not too far from my goal, but we still have several $100s that we need to go to make it. To make sure that I get there and back.
Gotta get her in the chillins there.
Yeah, because we're doing gas, and we're doing hotel, and we're doing, gas, hotel, food, that type deal. And I'm pinching pennies too, so hell, Dish is pinching pennies just because I'm pinching pennies.
True.
Mhm. Well, you got a trip to take too, so.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you do, Mike.
They'll watch out for those Australian ladies, because I hear they like roast beef. I'm just saying. I was trying to be nice. I always talk about some of them from the pictures.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, we'll just pass right on by that.
We'll just go right.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a ha-ha, but no. There you go. Oh, there goes Flawn after it too.
know. I like me some British accent.
I'm fixing to say I'm for the British. Yeah.
Yep. Talk to me. Talk to me.
There comes a point in time where it probably wouldn't even matter either. I mean, know what I'm saying?
Right.
Won't be a lot of talking go
You
on.
can be quiet now. Yeah, you can be quiet
Mm-hmm.
now.
He says, but I'm not British. It's okay. Just don't. Let me dream. Let me dream here.
Right. Right.
Oh, G.I. is leaving, and he'll see us in 2 weeks.
I thought he was going to be here for the drawing. Oh, he's coming back.
The 25th.
Be safe, dude.
Yes, we will see you in 2 weeks.
Didn't he just have a 2-week vacation?
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. He did. Mm-hmm.
Mike's hilarious. Mike says, I met one when I was in Bahamas in my 20s. OMG, what a time. Yeah, I met a few British back in my younger days.
Mm-hmm.
They'd send some of our Army guys over there to train with their military, and sent some of their guys over here to train with our military for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And met a few of them, and what a ball! Just had a blast. I mean, they just talk. You know,
Right.
You just sit there and just keep talking.
Hey, I could get me one of those foreign exchange students.
Right? She needs a pen pal, guys. Hey, little pen pal, you got video chat now. You guys can have, like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta get me a 3D computer.
Right? Like, whoa! That's the way.
Whoa!
Poke an eye out with that thing. Right? Oh my goodness.
That was a good one.
You're talking about 3D now.
Right.
But then there's that case that it may not happen, and you'd be like, can you move your computer a little bit closer? I can't quite see that. Where is it? Mm-hmm.
Can you stand up a little bit higher?
Are you picking on my height? I can't help it. I'm already standing on a step stool. What else you want me to do? Be like that little dude on TV last night. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Have you got a kickstand like they all say y'all have kickstand? Mm-hmm.
Right.
That little dude on Austin Powers.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's kickstand.
Yes.
Definitely. I gotta get my list out here. Trying to keep up with everybody and what they do. Yeah. Not sure who all we're gonna have on our panel tonight because G.I.'s going on his trip. Johnny's tired from going to school so early, but he might, if he loves me, he'll get on here. TR's got to work. and you know, Stump's got some stuff going on. So
Bird dog!
I hadn't seen Bird Dog since the first of the comments.
Me
Well, yeah, we're
neither.
gonna send her a link if she can find it.
Bird dog.
Might have to randomly pull some people in here.
Corn dog.
Yeah, right. Let me see, Boy in Blue. I'll check on that. I'll multitask here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and see if I'll go ahead and send Johnny's link. Just to pre-warn everybody, Johnny's been in rare form last 2 days. Yes, yes, oh yes, he has. Bird Dog, if you're listening, I sent you a link too, and I don't know about Super. I don't know what's going on with him. I'll send him a link though too. Maybe he'll come on and help us out a little bit. So, you said you got the boat working?
Yep.
So you're gonna go do some fishing for them steelheads, or no?
Yeah, the college guy has it right now. Hunting ducks.
That was quick.
Yep. He's a duck hunting.
Yeah, you hadn't told everybody about that.
Yeah.
Oh, let me do my clapper because we got, and it didn't tell me that we had a donation.
Yeah.
It didn't tell me, so that's awesome. Yeah, you didn't tell everybody about your deal that you done with the young college guy. She's baiting this dude. She said he'd be looking so sexy. He wanted to use her boat to go duck hunting, and she's like, okay, and he hugged her and I mean, she copped the feel on that young gentleman. I mean, he's probably at least what, 20 or something, over 20.
Oh yeah.
So she weren't like robbing a cradle or none of that type
No.
stuff, guy.
Close, but no.
Yeah.
You get the carrier pigeon sent out yet for Bird Dog?
I did.
That carrier pigeon.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I sure
nobody shoots
did.
it down.
Yeah, maybe not. Okay, yeah, Boy in Blue, you did send it. I was thinking about the parapad thing. I was getting it confused. I got you down already though, but I just got down how many entries.
Sad screen.
I know that sorry, I'm writing.
That's cool.
And like I said, I know that everybody can't give, everybody can't always help and stuff, but I'm gonna tell you what, we've got a few people that have repeatedly give. It's like they're giving for other people, as it is, you know. They have
Right.
like turned around and and give, and then they turn around and they give again. They turn around and they give again because, you know, others aren't either able or can't or however. Okay, let me do another clap. And Sass says wants to know who it was. Driver, oh, that's my fish tank over here. He said something's, flashing. It might be my phone. I've got the flash every time my phone rings or has a thing, it flashes. So if I don't hear it, I can actually see it flash. But yeah, Mike DeLucia made another donation. This
awesome,
is his 18th donation that he's made to me. He's behind me all the way, trying to get this trip. And Boy in Blue made another donation. So that's awesome. So that is cool, cool, cool. Thank you guys. That's a little bit closer to my goal.
Extra entries, extra entries.
That's right. Because that bag's got a lot of stuff in it. Way more than $20 worth of stuff in it. So you put 20 bucks into it, you're getting. Johnny said $150 worth of stuff at least was in there, and I think I agree with him. I don't know how much the bag itself probably cost, but just the items in it.
True.
Makes a start for a Boy in Blue talking in code.
I think he's talking about a medication for the clap, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I'm not even going to ask him how he knows that, but okay.
He's probably had to sprinkle it on the back of his cop car seat before picking up hose or something.
He might have confiscated some from somebody that he arrested.
True.
Excuse me, sir, and what is this drug used for? Why do you have this in your possession? Well, I got the clap.
I'd be like, back away from my vehicle.
Right? You're not getting a ticket today. Just go on your merry little way. I'll let you by this time. Chris said he didn't need that then. You say some Viagra and them men be jumping all over that mess.
Right?
Mike says penicillin works. Depends on how bad you got it. Some people won't have stuff like that and they just don't even care.
Nice.
They don't. They just don't care. Look like somebody let the Pillsbury Dough Man out or some shit like that.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying. You know how when you open a can of biscuits, you punch the thing and the dough starts going, you know?
Yep, that's where I was going to go.
Yeah, Mom says, is that okra in that baggie?
I've seen some at the store. The biscuits are popping out the side and they're all
right.
crusted over. It's like, damn.
Somehow it's something nasty. Men are. More than I care to see, that's for sure.
Right.
Somebody come out at me like that, man. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that stuff, but you know, factoring, I'd be a Lorena Bobbitt quick. I'm like, officer, I was defending myself. That she looked like it was about to eat me up. I was defending myself. Is that bread? I smell baking. Oh, come on. Ugh. It smells like Sara Lee in here. Jeez. Mmm.
Sara Lee with a yeast infection.
Right, I was to say, I'm investing in some monostat for that shit. I got to tell you. Seriously. Mm. Mm-mm.
That's how the Klondikes used to make sourdough bread.
You guys can make all the bread and all the stuff you want, but I'm backing away from that mess.
Can I have your recipe?
Oh, that's going to make it even better. Well, here, let me write it down for you. Mm-hmm.
Go sleep with Jim Bob and his brother Billy Bob.
This is a family recipe. It's a secret, but I can carry it over to the next person. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Boy and blue. Mom, have you ever had that not so fresh feeling? They thought she was just extra juice. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Too much. You get her in a car and you'd be wanting to put the windows down. That's just a bad date right there. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
The stories I can tell about some people in the ER, man, when I used to work at the hospital, oh my word. Some of these people, no lie. Especially, and you know, I'm not trying to say nothing bad about anybody. So if I offend anybody, I don't mean to, but I'm going to tell you what, some of them fair workers, when they go from town to town, the carnival people.
Carnies.
Yes. Yeah, okay, let me stop real quick, and I'll tell you guys, I'll tell you a good story. Gotta do a clapper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But, I used to work, my thing is working at the hospital. So, when I worked at the hospital, I worked in the ER, and you know, you see so much come in there. Some things don't stun you, but some things do. We had a couple of, we had a lady come in there that, I don't know how long she had not taken a bath or whatnot, but, she had took off her underwear, dropped them to the floor, and she told the nurse, when the nurse got ready, she got done with the doctor and everything, she told the nurse, that's okay, you can just throw those away. And the nurse says, I'm not picking those up. She said they were just so nasty and filthy that she knew that lady had not taken a bath for weeks. And the doctor almost threw up when he went in there because he had to do a pelvic on her. If anybody don't know what a pelvic exam, it's a vaginal exam because she had secretions or whatever. And he about threw up. He walked out of there and actually said, you've got to do something with that before I go back in there. He said, I'm not going in there to that. He said, I'm not going to deal with that because that's not something that, you know, they got sick and this happened. I mean, they did get sick and it happened, but that was just completely from not washing your hoo-ha. And so the nurse had to go in there and give her soap and water and stuff and told her she had to clean up before the doctor would come back in there. And she got upset about it. She got pissed off and upset because she told her she had to clean herself up. She didn't see nothing wrong with herself. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, he refused. He was not going back in there.
Flies wouldn't even land on that shit.
Mm-mm.
She wasn't even any good for maggots.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And we had one lady come in there. She was another carny worker. She had another issue going on, and she had so many piercings down there, and the doctor actually used metal tongues to do her examination, and she had so much metal down there, it was like ting, 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 ting. He couldn't barely, she had so many piercings down there until he couldn't hardly get the things in there for the piercings. They kept blocking them. He had to keep moving them and moving them. She just had so much junk in her trunk down there, it was just not even funny. And yeah, he was not happy about it. He was not a doctor to put up with much.
He now has to be friends.
But some people, the moral of the story is, some people don't see this like we do. You know, if you don't have good hygiene and you don't take care of your body, some people just go every single day, they don't take baths and stuff, and they don't see where anything's wrong because they've learned this habit. They've learned to smell themselves. They've learned to, you know, put it out of their mind that they stink and don't put deodorant on and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just saying. And perfume, people, does not cover nothing up. You can spray all the perfume in the world.
Wind chimes.
Exactly. That's what it was, wind chimes. Oh, look, bacon, Johnny arises. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some people just, I don't know.
Bird dog. I'm gonna have to get out the old texting here.
Yeah, text her and see where she's at.
Bird dog.
Yeah, it's just crazy how some people are.
Where are you, bird dog?
She's probably asleep on the couch. Boy in blue says we're the Asian. Come on, boy in blue. And another thing too, when you women go to the gynecologist, just a word of advice, your feet, man. Make sure your feet are clean. It's, you know, you go to the gynecologist, you always make sure, or, you know, I'm one of those, you always make sure that y'all fresh and clean, whatever, because you got somebody going down there into the jungle and whatever. And, well, I don't know if you call it jungle, desert, but anyway, down in there, the desert. It's like jungle, that's a bad, that sounds like a bad nightmare. But anyway, the gynecologist won't tell you this, but it's the feet. People that don't wash their feet and stuff, and you have to put them up the stirrups. That's what smells. That's the worst thing. You know, you might want to wash your feet or put some spray or Gold Bond or something on them.
Gold Bond.
Something. Febreze makes it smell like a turd wrapped in flowers. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Did Johnny smell the fresh bread? No, buddy, I'm a guarantee you there ain't no bread cooking nowhere around me. I guarantee that. Some people are OCD about that stuff. I know I am, and then there's some that's not. You need to trim your nails. What is he talking about?
Toenails? I don't know. You were talking about washing feet, so I don't know.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Flan says, I'm crossing everything tonight. I want to win. Well, I want you to win. I want everybody to win. I do. We've got one more survival bag, but we're going to do that Wednesday night that Poor Man Prepper sent us. That looks like this, but we're going to do it Wednesday night. So, you guys just keep that in mind.
Right on.
No, Mike, I've seen him do those Brazilian wax jobs. Oh my gosh, you are not putting that shit on me and ripping nothing off of me. I have a razor and it works perfectly fine. You are not ripping my skin off me. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, Mom. Did you see what she wrote?
Yes, I actually read a story about that once on Facebook. I guess it was her. That's who they wrote it about.
Must be. Getting your shine on, Mom. Getting your shine on. I love glitter. Shoot, I've got glitter spray I spray on me. All over. Pink glitter spray. I'm into the glittery. Yeah, that's awesome. It's real fine, and you spray it out of a bottle. It's real fine, but it just lands on you. Just gotta be one of them days, though. I gotta feel it. I gotta feel like superstar. Yeah, I gotta feel like a superstar. I haven't felt like that lately, so sparkly hoo-ha. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Flan, I know, right? Ain't nobody putting... No, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Boy Blue said, Doctor probably thought you got it from a stripper pole. Whoop, Peach Pepper's in the house.
Hey, Peachy Pepper. Peachy.
Johnny, why don't you come on and get on the panel and help us out here? We've sent out invites, but everybody's somewhere tonight. Bird Dog, hint. My had to pull Boy and Blue on in here. How many of you had? Let us know. He's only fun when he's drinking. Yeah. We might get him to give away that ammo he's been hoiding.
Hoiding? Right
Hoiding.
on. Hoiding ammo. The pretty kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh yeah, Boy in Blue just needs 8 more subs, people.
Well, let me go get my troll accounts and I'll get you. How many you need?
8.
Well, I only got like 6. No, I'm just joking. I ain't got no damn troll account, people. I can't keep up with the account I've got. I sure can't. I mean, I have another account. I don't use it, but it was the account I first set up where I put all my kids' videos on it so their dad could see the videos, like their school singing and all that stuff. I have that one, but it's, you know, it's under my real name. But I don't use that one, so I don't know about to go over to it because I don't even check it or anything. I think there's like 9 subs on it or something, but I don't use it. I haven't put nothing on it in probably a year. But they can't consider that as a troll account because it's my real name, so.
Right.
She said Johnny's scared of the topic. No, Johnny can get in here and probably tell you some stories of his past or something.
Oh, jeez.
The driver, we're trying to help you by reading some of them. That's why I'm pointing them out. He said he's missing out because he can't see comments.
Crit.
Boy in Blue's on a roll. Yeah. Oh, they're stumped. Yeah, if you guys ain't subbed to Boy in Blue, which probably everybody in here is, you guys need to go sub to them. And, or if you got troll accounts or sub to them. 8 more subs.
8 more subs. 8 more subs. Hey, Catawiz.
Catawiz is in the house. What's up?
In the house.
Right on, right on.
Right on, right on.
Well, stay for a little while, Boy in Blue. Don't leave us yet.
Pumpkin patch.
I know, I love going to the pumpkin patch. We don't have that here. The churches and stuff are Food Line and Harris Teeter and those places. That's the pumpkin patch. They don't have anything right around where we're at.
What? Yeah, I really did hear a story like that. It was a joke. Chick goes to the gynecologist and he says, "Wow, you sure did gutsy up for me." And she goes home and the little girl says, "Where's my washcloth that was by the sink?" And Mom says, "I don't know what you're talking about." And the mom remembered that that's the one she used to clean her hoo-ah. So, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Glitter. Yep. Sorry. But yeah. Glitter in the
That
food
stuff's
pan.
hard to get off, too, once it sticks. Good, Catawiz. I'm glad you got it. I was just fixing to ask you if you got your stuff.
Hey, Tink.
That's Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, I've got it. I checked it. I've got it. Thank you. I got you down. Yep, got you down. Yeah, I know, Boy in Blue. You guys have all that stuff up there, along with the Amish country and all that Amish good stuff that you get to go and look at and see. And
Darn Amish people. There's a Walmart in Amish country, and there's a place where they keep their buggies. You know, obviously they gotta park their buggies.
Amish.
And I won't. What?
That's weird seeing the Amish go into Walmart though.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place in there. Yep.
Really, I didn't think they'd go to stuff like that.
Yeah, they are. And yeah, they're even on cameras, right?
Wow.
Yeah, they go there.
That's amazing. I know the Mennonites do, but I didn't know that the Amish actually.
Oh yeah, I always make them
places
mad because I take pictures of them with my cell phone camera all the time. Ha ha, gotcha!
Right? Caught you in here. Yeah, I miss taking my kids to pick out their pumpkins. I mean, they still get to pick them out of the store or whatever, but it's not the same as going to a pumpkin patch and taking photos on the tractors and all that photo ops. And
Right.
yeah, and I always got the corn stalks and done the little teepee thing and put my big old orange bows in the middle, and I'd decorate with the bales of hay with the pumpkins and the scarecrows and stuff. I'd always put them in my front yard and make a big scene, and I put my little floodlight on it. Can't do that anymore. And at Christmas time, I do all that shit too, or used to, when I had my house, but I can't do it anymore right now. I will again one day. One day. I will.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an Amish store here. There's a couple of Amish stores, so I don't know. Obviously Walmart has more than the Amish store, but you can buy some weird stuff in the Amish store.
Well, I hadn't got to go into an Amish store or anything like that. Well, even when I lived in Ohio, I didn't get to do any of that stuff.
Well, then we'll have to see what we can do about that.
Yeah, I hadn't. When I was in Ohio, I seen some Amish people, but there were very few. But I did see a lot of Mennonites. So.
Yeah, they know me by name, bitch.
Right? You're taking a picture of me again. Yeah, and they can't really say nothing because they ain't gonna cuss you out or nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing.
But the buggies, I had never noticed this before. Obviously animals, the horses take a crap. It didn't look like it had been cleaned up in a long time. I thought that was pretty nasty. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Peachy, I'm a hay waster. Sorry. I always buy the square bales of hay so I can do my decorations, and then I trash it by that. I have to trash it because it starts molding and stuff. The hay.
It weighs about 400 pounds by the end of the season from all the rain and
stuff, and it starts mildewing and molding and stuff. You can't feed it you can't feed it to animals or nothing, so you can't even reuse it.
Aw, Stump loves me.
Oh, I had to read that. I had to focus and read it. I guess it's just us tonight, so we're gonna have to find some hot topics to talk about that we like to talk about. We're just gonna have to pretend like we're doing a video chat and just.
Well, that's awesome.
We'll just do that. What we got to talk about? What do we need to talk about? We have to be careful. We can't gossip or anything like that.
Oh, that's no fun.
I know, right?
That's no fun at all.
It was actually straw, Peachy. It was straw, so it molded. I said hay, but I didn't mean hay. I meant straw.
I've used both. But
it's 60 degrees here, boy in blue, in Virginia.
I know what I was going to tell you. The town of where the Amish Walmart is, they got, they decorate with hay bales. They, paint them. Then they have two that are the piggies. I think they're cool looking.
Huh.
JAMMY Time pigs.
Awesome. You see something like that, take pictures of it.
Right.
Oh, Fawn said going below freezing tonight. Will you keep that shit right there with you, honey? Don't send it this way, because I am so cold-natured, people.
See you, Sask.
Good night, Sask. Thank you. Driver says, be right back.
Alright.
I love it when you guys do that. Because we truly don't know if you've left or not. You could be fooling us.
Yeah, you could still drink it.
Yeah, he could be lurking. $15 a square. Mine was like $5 a square.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for decorations, like $5.
Me and my brother, when we lived in Illinois, it was hilarious. We lived by cornfields. And
I don't
holy
go on
shit, man.
cornfields.
Me and my brother, we'd drive the truck down and we'd start just hacking the corn, stalks and throwing them in the back of the big truck, and then we'd haul ass.
My mom lives around, they alternate corn, tobacco, and soy every year, so to change up the dirt.
Right.
And every time I go to get corn, they always get the corn stalks before it's time for me to get them. Like right now, they've already took the combine and went through and then sucked them up, so there's nothing left. You got to get them like way in advance. But I don't go to cornfields though, because there's spiders in them mugs. No, we have bad spiders in ours, and it's the big round brown ones, and they just loop you loop from stalk to stalk to
hell
stalk.
no. Oh, hell
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah. You can't run through there. You just get eat up with spider webs in your face. But you can see them when it's like early in the morning, like the dew. You can see all the webs and stuff where they weaved at nighttime. But in the afternoons, you can see them when it starts to go dark a little bit. You can see them start coming from up under the leaves and shit. And they're the big brown, I don't even know what they're called. They look like house spiders on crack. But, I mean... I don't go through cornfields. You guys can run through all the cornfields you want to run through and have fun and make all these little... I'm not doing it. Time one lands on me.
No, I hate spiders. No, not happening.
I do too.
Okay. Yep. Bad news for the spiders.
Spring, summer, winter. Flan, I don't know if the spider's bite or not, but I'm sure not sticking around to find out. Because my mama's house has black widows and brown recluse are abundance around there.
What?
Yeah, at Mama's house, you watch everything you pick up. Any piece of wood, anything you pick up, a bag or anything, because the black widows are they're everywhere out there. You got to be very careful. They're just like everywhere. And they ain't small, they big too. Oh, big and black.
Well, hey now, big and black. We're talking about spiders.
Ooh. It's amazing I ain't got bit by 2 or 3 of them growing up. As many as out there at her house.
She's never been bit?
No, never been bit. We've never got.
No,
just real careful. Real careful.
Buddy Lights in the house.
Buddy Light's in the house.
Buddy Lights in the house.
Every time I see Buddy Light, I think of Buzz Lightyear.
Do you?
Yeah. To infinity and beyond. If you hadn't watched Toy Story, you need to go see it. Or watch it, because it's pretty hilarious. Okay, Mike, did you get your new headset with your mic on it, Mike? Mike. Yeah, look, I got a pig, guys. Isn't he cute? And I got his brother. And I stole his sister, too. I just took the whole family in. I do. I got those piggies. I got this piggy. Oink, oink. I have Harold. And he has as my little boy says, a big old snot ball coming out of his nose, and that is his nose too. I have this piggy here. I got my other piggy right here. I got another piggy right here. And I got another piggy right here. Oink, oink, oink. I got a baby piggy right here. I can just keep pulling them out, guys. I got another piggy right here. Oink, 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 oink. I got another piggy right here. And I'll stop there. I better stop because I'll have to. Yeah. I love my pigs now. Hayden's on the hunt for pigs, man.
Yeah.
That chick, she is on it. Everywhere we go, she's looking for pigs. And I'm like, don't find them because then I have to buy them.
Right.
Can't let a pig not have a home. Yeah. And I do have my miracle balls. I do have those. Somebody been messing with my stuff. My stuffings. So yeah. Bacon's out. I want that pig. That would be a cute pig to have. Have you seen those miniature pigs that they got showing on Facebook and stuff? Those little bacon seeds, and they don't get no bigger than that.
They're adorable.
They are adorable.
Extremely adorable.
They are.
I actually have some of those on my Farmville game.
Stump said she doing better, Michelle. Did I miss something?
Your little girl was sick.
Oh yes, Miss Hayden. Yes, she's doing better. She just had a cold and her legs and stuff was hurting, so they drew blood and they're gonna let me know about it to make sure she ain't got no inflammation in her body or anything. I think it's just growing pains, but she's been complaining for some time now with her legs. So her dad had a lot of problems with his legs when he was born and stuff, and as he got older, he's got problems. So I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'll make sure she don't have the same problems.
Micro minis.
Yeah, I'd love to have it. Those are so cute. Look, Stump's like your daughter. Sorry, Stump. I'm talking about so much stuff, man. I'm like out there and whoop, left field.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't give her anything, and she just got a cold, and it just kind of kicked up her asthma just a little bit, but she's okay. She'll do. She'll be okay.
She's still coughing.
For anyone that just subbed me, if you get your VR in before I do final update for my giveaway, I will put you in for 2 entries. Thank you, guys. Boy Blue, I still got to do my VR.
Are you serious? I think you had to do it before you hit 800. Unless you're new sub.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, I was going to say, you kept saying Michelle was VR. I hadn't even done the VR yet.
I have no idea. Not a clue.
Shoot, $350, $400, and that ain't even a sandwich is worth. No. Ain't enough barbecue to tickle my tummy.
You're not going to eat it.
No. Oh, Flan sent me a link to the mini pigs.
I bet you they would be tasty and tender, though.
Yeah. I bet you wouldn't get many mountain oysters out of those.
I wouldn't want any mountain.
Right, no mountain oysters on those, man.
Gross.
Well, I'm tell you what. I mean, when we had pigs, and we'd castrate them, or have mountain oysters. You call my grandma up on the phone. Shoot, that woman, she didn't take her long to drive 10 miles. She was like, vroom. She was like a happy camper. You give her a bucket of balls and she was happy. Yes, ma'am.
A bucket of balls.
Mhm.
That
And a
must be where
metal.
you got your fascination with balls from.
I don't know, just a metal bucket. Just a metal bucket, and she had to walk down along, down in the farm a little ways and walk back up, and they'd just be sloshing.
Oh.
But she loved them. Now I went around her when she cooked those and ate them. I did not go home with her that time.
I
I
bet
don't
they
even
smell
know.
like hell cooking.
Oh, I don't know. They look like hell getting them out of the pigs too and trying to cut them. You try holding the hog by their hind legs and you slitting them with a razor and popping them out and chopping them and throwing some pine saw on it and they
Pine saw. Pine
It's
saw.
pine saw. I say pine saw, but it's the real thick, not the kind you clean with.
Okay.
It's another type of pine.
Pitch, tar.
I say pine saw, but it's not pine saw. It's not the cleaning stuff. It's pine, but it's a real thick stuff that they poured on the hogs to accept it. Yeah.
So painful.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff they go through is painful. Getting branded, all that stuff. Having their horns taken off, and then they burn where the horns were taken off. I have no idea if mountain oysters are good.
No.
Nope. Now, I would kill somebody if they made me a bowl of some shit like that and I ate them and then they told me later what I ate. I'd kill them. Yep.
Pine sap. Yeah. Yeah, what Peachy said. It's not pine saw, it's
I mean, did you go buy a tree and cut some sap off the tree?
No, it come in a bottle. You buy it in a bottle and you just pour it on them. I mean, I'm sure you would sit there for, a million years and try to get a drop out of a tree, maybe. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't actually kill somebody, but it would be bad.
Yeah. I know I don't like livers and gizzards and stuff like that. And my ex-mother-in-law would make her stuffing and she'd put livers and gizzards and stuff in the stuffing. I didn't know it the first couple of times I ate it, and I started seeing little black stuff in it, and I'm like, are these mushrooms? Because I don't like mushrooms. Oh, that's not mushrooms. That's liver or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not eating that crap no more. I mean, because I was picking it out because I thought it was mushrooms, but it wasn't.
Turpentine?
Yeah, turpentine's another one. I know it burnt because they hauled ass. But within a couple of days, they were already healing and they didn't feel a thing. Yeah, true that. Oh yeah, Mike said he'd jump on here. He didn't get his new mic, but he said he'd jump on here with us.
Okie dokie.
I'll send him a link. Yeah, I don't know where all our people's at tonight.
I don't either, but they're fire.
Right?
Oh, flan, 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 flan.
What's she saying?
Head cheese melted on toast.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Yeah.
All that gelatinous jelly.
Yeah, no, that, like I said before, my grandma had put my hog's head in the freezer and told me to go get some beans out the freezer, and there set my poor hog's head, my pet hog. Yeah, and she was gonna make hog head cheese out of it. Mm-mm. No, that's just simple. Mm. Ugh. Looks like eating chitlins.
No, Stump, you're not fired, buddy. I'm talking about people without excuse.
Yeah, no, Stump, you're not fired. Oh, boy in blue, the drawing that we're talking about was the one that we're doing at the very end for the knife, the custom GI knife and the Boker knife and the bug out bag on the 25th. That's the one that we're talking about. 25th of October. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Here comes Mikey.
Mike DeLucia.
Oh. Mm-mm.
Hey, Mike.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing
going on?
much. Hanging out.
Hanging out.
Michelle, you taking care of Johnny?
No, should I be?
Because of the football
Well,
game?
you know, Alabama lost today. I figured he'd
I
still be crying. I
know.
sent him some Kleenexes.
Yeah, he's done used about 2 boxes. I can't do no more for him.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, I mean, I donated a couple boxes of tissues to him, but that was about it. Poor fella. Yeah, I don't know what got into them. I didn't really watch all of it until the very end, so yeah, I don't really do football that much. Maybe they'll have a comeback or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe. I see that now. Johnny's in the comments and he said he could be on the panel, but he's not on the panel.
He said he's too tired.
That's no
Oh, now he's
excuse.
telling me to hush.
Mm-hmm. It'll be all right. He'll be okay. Can't win them all.
No. Especially that'll knock them down to about 6th now. And the Auburn Tigers will be probably 1st.
Oh boy. Rub
Just
it in,
saying.
Mike. Rub it in. The statistics say, right?
I think they got
Absolutely.
tsunami'd.
Mm-hmm.
Roll, Tide, roll.
Johnny's giving you heck.
They were supposed to paddle when they
I
forgot.
just try something, yeah. How's that, better?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly fine and see you fine.
Oh, no, you guys. I had a hit. It was on earpiece for some reason.
Oh,
Now I can
Okay.
hear you guys.
cool.
Okay.
I mean, I could hear you, but it wasn't loud enough for me, you know.
Right.
But
Yeah, it'll be a lot better for you whenever you get those earphones.
yeah, I was at the store today too after my son's football game. I didn't pick them up. I wasn't
Well, that's
thinking.
cool. You'll get them. Yeah, I do the same thing. I have goals to go get and do stuff. Good thing I don't write it down in a notebook or anything, because it would never happen, right, Dish?
Right.
She wrote something down, a reminder. She wrote something down in a notebook. She drew a big star beside it. So I asked her last night, did you do such and such you said you were going to do because you put a star beside it? She says, well, you would not believe this, but she
True
said
story.
my big old huge stuffed animal was laying on my bed, and it was laying on top of my notebook, and there a cat was laying on the notebook, and she couldn't see the star on the paper. I'm like, really?
True story.
Blaming it on the cat now.
My cat tunneled underneath the stuffed animal and just couldn't see the pad paper anywhere.
Anytime
The
that
star.
anytime you say something, the dish says, well, hold on, let me write this down, you can just forget it. You might as well just go ahead and make a note yourself. She has you must have disappearing ink or something on your notebooks or something. What kind of
You're
pen
gonna
you
have to say
use?
that over again.
Disappearing ink on your notebook.
Okay.
In my computer, am I?
You're good now.
Okay. See what Flawn's saying.
Yeah, I saw what Flan said. Cincinnati. Ooh.
Cincinnati.
That's who super likes soup.
Hi, Driver. How are you? I know you can't read the chat, so hi.
I don't know where Soup is at, and he ain't got no time on his phone, so you can't get no text messages. I did send him a link though, so we won't probably run as long tonight as we normally do, guys. We'll run for a little while, but since Bird Dog probably fell asleep. Johnny's tired from school. TR's got to work, right? I mean, he could still be tired and jump in here. Me and Dish are tired. I mean, I was taking a nap before I got on Jammy Time, and I had to wake up a minute before I got on here because I'm still tired. But it's called devotion.
I was tired last night. I came home from work and I ate. I went to bed. I fell asleep. My wife works nights, as you guys know. So she's like, "Oh, lay down with me." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. If I fall asleep, I'm gonna kill you." So 7:45 last night. I laid down when I was out like a light. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, wide awake, ready to go.
Wow.
You know, oh, horrible.
Yeah, that is a bummer. What are you going to do at 4:30 in the morning when you're wide awake? I mean, there ain't nothing going on.
Right?
I didn't go to bed. I went to bed, about 6 o'clock, I think it was this morning.
You don't sleep, huh?
No, we don't sleep.
Yeah, you voltages.
Yeah, we don't sleep.
Talk about.
Yeah, we usually start talking about 10 o'clock, and we go to about sometimes 10, 11 in the morning. Yeah, we stay up and we talk, video chat. We'll talk, we'll surf the net, we'll watch movies together on the internet, and we just,
Oh, that's
1,
cool.
2, 3, play.
that's what we do. We get the movies pulled up on our extra computers, and we'll go, okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, and we'll hit it so the sound will be the same for us.
Right.
And we'll just sit there and talk while we're watching the movie and pop popcorn. So
That's cool.
All right.
that's just our thing.
Right?
Right.
Every once in a while, we'll take a night off if one of us is really really tired. We'll crash, but
Right.
that don't happen very often. Yeah. So yeah, it works out for us. I mean, she is what, probably over 1,000 miles away.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be all of that, right?
Yeah, that's.
Sorry.
Because it's gonna be all of 1,000 miles, if not more, right? Because you're on the you're in Virginia, but you on right, and you're way up. She's way up in
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but we're gonna, once we go to Megan's graduation, we'll get to meet, and we're gonna meet up in Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
What we said. We're
Mhm.
gonna meet up there, and then we're gonna follow each other the rest of the way to Illinois or
Oh,
Chicago.
cool.
So yeah.
Hey, Stumpers.
Hey,
Hey,
Stump.
ladies and Mike,
Hey, stop.
how y'all doing tonight?
Oh, we're not doing so well. Everybody's got a sick call out on us. They took a sick day, but that's cool.
Well, no, it may not be, because Dish was talking about firing every damn body.
But you got an excuse. You were already excused for tonight, so that was planned way ahead of tonight. You were
Right.
excused. I don't know about the rest of them. I mean, TR's got to work, so, and Johnny's
but you
just being
think,
a poopy head.
but you think it's bad tonight? You go and fire every damn body. You'll be holding auditions for 2 or 3 weeks. Let's face it, there's some
Right.
sick fucking puppies out there.
Uh-huh. Well, we're picky about who we pull in. We got to know them, because we don't need no train wrecks like that one time. I don't have a rocking chair up here. I can't rock. So.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Right.
Right.
All right.
I must have missed that train wreck because I don't remember it. So.
Oh man, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and watch that. Even if you fast forward through some of it, it was called Jammy Time by Request.
Okay.
It was probably back in probably March, February or March area. Since we started Jammy Time in January, I think. So it's probably February or March, and it's Jammy Time by Request.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
If you ever want to go back and watch that.
Yeah, you might want to watch that one. Yeah, that's when we say train wreck. That's where we got it from. Cause it
And I
was.
did not want to do it that night, just for the record.
Whatever.
I did not. You know I didn't. I'm like, I'm tired.
Mhm. We just had a certain somebody that wanted to get on Jammy Time like so bad to be a guest. So we done our little interview and we're like, okay.
It was a very fast interview because I didn't want to do it. I wanted it to be over.
Yeah, he was fine when we started, but as he got to drinking on the chat, it went like haywire. And my eject button wouldn't work for shit. I tried and tried, and it just would not work. So, if anybody wants to get on Jammy Time that bad, where they're emailing me and they're like dying to get on there, they're absolutely not getting on there. Absolutely not going to get on.
Now, Biker Bob was on there, and he was not the train wreck. I'm gonna just put that out there right now.
Yeah, no, Biker Bob was fine.
Biker Bob was fine.
Yeah, Biker Bob's cool. So he was not the train wreck. No.
Biker Bob's pretty cool, dude.
Right on.
Yeah, he is. Most definitely.
Yeah, because I think I've only been watching Jamie Time since I don't know, middle of April, I think. Maybe first part of May. I'm trying to remember.
See you going, Colt. Drive safe.
Good night.
Right on, man. Watch out for the mice with horns on the way home.
Right?
Right. Yeah, Boy in Blue, you can now, but Google has just fixed it where you can eject somebody. I can eject somebody if they're being rude or whatever. I can actually put them out in the chat. They can't come back in. But it didn't used to work. It's just now started working for, well, we tested it on Super one night, so it did actually work.
No, Boy in Blue, you're not a train wreck. Never,
Oh,
never,
no.
never.
Oh, no. We love when Boy Blue gets on here, especially when he's had a few, because he gives shit away. We like that.
Right?
I'm still trying to get some ammo from him. Look, Vaughn says, I do not want to be on Jammy Time. She's going to be on here one day, but she's not going to have her camera. She's just going to have her icon up, and she's just going to be a voice. But she's going to be on here one day.
Cool.
Her and Mom. Mom can get her stuff situated. No, Peachy, I hadn't seen Joe's video, but I did see something about it on Facebook. So we'll have to check that out. I know he was excited about all the stuff he got. Because she's talking about Joe Prophet. He won her contest.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Alright, so somebody come up with a topic. What do you want us to talk about? We can always talk about anything. Jammy Time, anything goes.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
As long as it's not gynecology talk, I'm in.
Right.
Okay. Oh, come on, that's like the best. We know about that stuff.
Yeah, you guys do. Me and Stump don't.
Well, that's what we're trying to tell you guys. We're trying to teach you. Yeah, we're trying to teach you these things. Yeah. Teach you stuff you don't know. Yeah. But Buzz Lightyear says now his internet is going in and out too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have been having trouble with their internet stuff lately. Me too, included. That's kind of crazy. We don't need that. Flan says reverse psychology. So she does want to be on Jammy Time. That stuff don't work for me.
No?
No, but it does work on my kids though.
Sweet.
Makes me want to watch some cartoons. That's what I'm talking about. See, we need some intro music. They need to set it up where we can have like an intro to Jammy Time, like like the intros we do on our videos before we actually come on, instead of us just hitting a button and boom, here we are. They need to get a little bit more pizzazz going.
Right.
That's a good subject. We talk about Ebola.
Alright, well, I'm not qualified for that. All I know is that shit's contagious and you pretty much fucking die from it.
True that.
True. I was reading on Facebook. I've been reading up all about it and stuff, everything that's going on. I don't know why, but I'm not intrigued by it, but I want to know what's going on. But they were talking about the people at the apartment complex, the guy got sick and he had thrown up outside, and they had washed it down the sewer drain. I don't know if it would still be considered contaminating or not, but still and yet, he didn't have a suit on or nothing like that. Of course, they didn't know at the time the guy had it, so I wonder if they're making him stay inside or took him to the hospital, or if he's being treated or anything. But supposedly the guy in Dallas come in contact with over 100 people. Not to mention the people on the plane and the people at the airports when he done layovers.
Jeez, that's just like the movie Outbreak, only real.
Right?
Right
But it takes like 21 days, I think, before it's in your system, but before it starts showing symptoms. I wonder if that 21 days is where it's like actually contagious, or can you be contagious within a week of having it, but not know you've got it till the 21-day period or the 20-day period? I wonder about that. So, and he lied on all his forms and stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah, he lied on everything. And then they got somebody in New Jersey that's supposed to have it. What was that other one I said? I think it was Georgia or somewhere. Supposedly somebody had it there too.
Yeah. It's actually not far from the house. That ain't cool.
No.
They better do something. They better get something under control. Obama better get off his ass and do something. Quit worrying about going to all these parties and dancing and golfing and shit. He need to get up and actually do his job he's getting paid for.
So exactly how many people have...
Sorry.
Well, you know what? I didn't. Hold on, Mike. I'm sorry. Have you got your internal up? Have you got your internal up on your screen?
Me?
Yeah. Do you know what?
I can, I think, if I go back.
If you go to the video where we're at, the camera where it's actually showing our photo.
All right, hang on a minute. Let me...
You ain't right, Dish.
I try not to be.
Will it make Michelle?
Uh-huh.
The only way I think I'm going to be able to do that is if I join the Hangout from the invite that I got that you sent me on Google Plus from the laptop. But will I be on here twice?
No, actually on your screen, the camera screen where it says how many people's watching and all that, and you have your little hang-up things at the top of the screen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it says how many people are watching, and then I see the hands, the thumbs up, thumbs down thing.
Okay, on your left-hand side of the screen, when you move your arrow over there should be some blocks pop up, like your toolbox and all that stuff. Do you see that?
No, because like I said, when I joined the chat, Michelle, when I use the phone, it doesn't have all that options on the phone.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Never mind, you're on the phone. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about the...
If I do it through the laptop, will that mess anything up?
No, if you go through Google Hangouts on the laptop, no. But we'll test it out. Once we go off air, we can test it out real quick. So you'll have it for next time.
Right. Let me see here if this works.
Yeah, because if you answered on your laptop, you're going to have two cameras running. You have the camera on your computer and your camera on your phone running at the same time on you.
Yeah, I don't screw nothing up.
Yeah, we can test it out after we go on air, and in that way we'll be off air.
Okay.
And then we'll show you what the internal is. Because the internal basically just Dish tells us when she has to use the potty. So that's important stuff to need to know. So, yeah. Mhm. Oh my gosh, you didn't say hooks. Gosh, that's back in the day.
No. Right?
Wow, I remember that. Wow. Jeez Louise. Mm-mm-mm.
Wings. Duct tape wings.
Right?
I can only guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I got a Ebola question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Probably I've only been I haven't been reading the paper every day about it or watching news every day about it, but around about how many people have contracted this disease?
I've heard about maybe 5. There's
Okay.
even been a news broadcaster that they're sending back to the States that called it over there when he was doing reports on it. He quarantined himself though when he thought he had it. He didn't go around people and then come find out they checked him and he had it. But I only know about 5, but how many people did they come in contact with? And then the guy that's in Dallas that came from Liberia over that lied on his forms, his whole family has been quarantined in their apartment and they have to stay there until October 20th to see if any of them have it. And they still have contaminated towels and stuff in the apartment they have not yet retrieved. The woman supposedly cleaned with Clorox and stuff, but I don't even know if Clorox kills it. But the CDC they've got cops outside of her house to make sure nobody goes in and out, and they're providing food and stuff that they need, so the CDC's paying for it. But it's her and I think her nephew and a child, and the child has to go to school through the internet now with his teachers, so we'll know if they have it by the 20th of October.
My only thing is, let me play devil's advocate for a minute. Is the media? I'm not saying it's not a terrible thing. Don't misunderstand me. But is the media blowing this thing up to where it doesn't need to be?
Mm-hmm.
Almost like it's like a scare type thing, almost like a. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying, yeah. Well, the media is going to use the heck out of it as much as they can, and as shit gets passed down to one person, and the story always changes and it gets worse. So.
Right, and that's my fear that, they're going to, dramatize it for TV, so to speak, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it doesn't need to be, I'm not saying that even the 5 people that have it and those people down in Dallas that have it, I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. You're right. They're going to use it to their ability. Now, I heard it was airborne. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, I heard it was airborne. I mean, I don't know the complete facts on it. I've tried to read up on it, but there's so much stuff out there until you don't know which to believe. I know it's body contact or body fluids and stuff like that, but I heard it was also airborne within a distance. So, I don't know. Just got to do some more reading on it.
Yep. Blue's pretty standing firm on the fact it's a bodily fluid ordeal, which obviously that's saliva, blood, sweat, etc. My question is just how transferable is this shit? I mean, is it so much as body fluids of where like the natural oils you have on your skin? Would it transfer that easy, or does it have to be a more sustainable fluid?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good question. I mean, because how many hands did that person shake?
Right on.
you know, and you got oils in your hands and stuff at all times, and you're shaking your sweaty palms. You know, he had to have he had to have been feeling something.
Right.
So, I mean, and he went to the hospital, and they sent him home with antibiotics. So how many people was in that ER at the time that he was there? He went back there with the nurses and the doctors, and they weren't all geared in hazmat and all this stuff like they should have been. And they sent him home because they just thought he had the flu or something. And then he returns 2 days later in an ambulance. And they're like, oh, yeah, he was just here. Oh, shit. So
Right.
how many people got affected through just that little bit of time that he was in the ER? I mean, was he there for hours? How many patients did he sit beside or cough on? Or how many times did he throw up in the ER and they thought it was the flu and they didn't glove up or they didn't hazmat suit up or whatever to dispose of the vomit that he had, you know? I'm just thinking about that type of stuff. I mean, that just spreads everywhere. And then they have the rooms at the hospitals or even in the ER, they have the rooms that have the vents, and it has double doors to it. You go through one door, you put your hazmat suit and stuff on, and then you go through the next door, but there's always continuous air going out that's cleaning the air to make sure that it doesn't seep out. They didn't use any of those rooms. So it's crazy, though. It really is. I hope that they can get control of all this or something. I mean, it can be cured because there's been a few people cured of it, but how far do you have to go before it's too late? I mean, this guy's in critical condition, but they're going to prosecute him as soon as he's well. He's going to jail.
For lying, yeah.
Yeah, for lying on his forms. And he was helping a pregnant woman that had it and died, and she was pregnant over there and didn't tell them nothing about it. So it's crazy.
You would think that the African government, or who, is there, Zawi, there, whatever the hell country it is over there, you would think that they would try to clean up a little bit so all these diseases will stop coming. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because, I mean, they're broke. I get it, and I know it's a really poor. They're living in disgusting, I mean, sleeping in a tent to them would be like sleeping in the Hilton. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because isn't this where AIDS came from? Same place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Mike, not to sound too much like TR, but if you look at it from that government's point of view, the more people they deliberately let come over here that are infected with something like that, a outbreak, possible disease, they realize, or they're thinking, in my opinion, is sooner or later the U.S. government's going to step in and say, okay, here's this much money, here's this many doctors, here's how you build a real hospital, and we're going to build X number of them. One way of looking at it is from that government's point of view, it's beneficial for them to release this shit into other countries.
Mhm.
Yeah, good point. I didn't really think of it that way, so.
It's $1. It's like somebody Buddy Light was talking about. They're putting a lot of crap out there for dollar purposes, trying to make money. I think personally, and this is just my own personal opinion, I think there's a cure for cancer, there's a cure for AIDS, there's a cure for this. I think there's cures out there. I mean, they spent millions and millions and millions over 20, 30, 40 years, and they haven't come up with, but they can come up with other stuff. I think there's a cure out there. I think they just won't do it because they get paid more money. Somebody that has a mentally ill disease or a terminal disease, they get more money out of them because they got to go to the doctor all the time. If they give them that pill that's going to cure them, where are they going to make their money at? I'm just saying. I mean, I feel that it's out there. I really do. It's bull.
Yeah, the thing to remember there is the pharmaceutical companies. Well, even what you just called them, companies. It's a business. It's there to make money. It's not there to take care of people.
Right. You're absolutely right. Just like I had a doctor tell me one time, you know, working in the ER, working around doctors. Johnny takes medicine for acid reflux. Doctor told me, he said, you know what? He said, acid reflux actually does exist and you can have it, whatever. But half the medications they give you, your body depends on that medicine. So when you go without it, your body shows its ass because, hey, wait, we've had this medicine to do this for such a long time. But he said if half the people wouldn't take the stuff, their bodies wouldn't depend on it, and the acid reflux would heal itself. They give you these pills to keep you sick, to keep you going. I really believe there's some truth to that too. I think they give you shit. The doctors are willing to give you anything out there. Try this, try that, sample packs of this. I mean, they don't even know about a drug or its interactions. I mean, they gave my son, he takes Risperdal, and that's for anger issues, this, that, and the other, and they gave him Theraflu when he had the flu, the full-blown flu. It made him go crazy almost. The two drugs interacted. They didn't even know enough about it to, they just handed it to my child knowing what kind of medications he was on. I was at the hospital twice with him. He was talking out of his head and everything. Talking out of his head, having muscle spasms, his neck would stiffen up and he couldn't move. Just little stuff like that. And it's just stuff like that. You should know these things instead of just handing it out.
Yep. I definitely think they're in bed together. It's a business. The doctors and the pharmaceuticals, I mean, they're hand in hand. It's like...
They are.
And it's a shame, you know? And Michelle, there's a lot of truth to what you say. I believe that there are cures, and I also happen to believe that those that aren't, you know, those that haven't had a cure yet, I think it's going to be a natural thing. Like some of your cure, whatever, it's going to be like some plant that grows, you know, wildly somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's just so maddening how, you know, you're trying, like you were just saying about your son, you're trying to get this boy to feel better. They give you all these drugs. You know, they did it with my son, you know. They give him all these drugs, and I'm like, it's not even him anymore. You know, I used to say to my wife, no more, because we knew the outcome,
Right.
you know. I don't want to see him in pain. I said, but no more. You know, I said, it's not even him anymore. You know what I mean?
There comes a point in time where enough is enough.
Yeah.
It really does. And, you know, and us as a parent, I mean, you know, I know we have to watch out for our kids, and the doctors don't always know what's right. They really don't. You as a parent knows more, even though you've not been to medical school, but you know more about your child's sickness than that they do. Yeah. You're with them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, basically. You know that child. You know what's going on. You know the symptoms. You know what he's acting like. You know when you give him what med, how he changes and stuff. You know all these things. The doctor's not there to know that, and they don't want to listen half the time. Because they think they went to school and got, you know, the big certificate that they just know everything, and it's not the case.
Right.
It's really not. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Mike was just saying just a minute ago, you know, these cures will be found in plants that are local to wherever this starts. Yeah, it's an extreme possibility. I mean, you're out in the woods camping, you know, doing your woodcraft thing, or whatever. Think about it. You go back to your Peterson guides and all like that. You study the area you're in. Any plant that's there that can hurt you in the same general area, you're going to find a plant that'll fix what the other one fucked up on you. All these medicines, you know, that are out there now, they're nothing more than processed and refined plants and herbs. You know, they found, you know, like years ago, you know, the old timers, they knew that, you know, you had a headache, go get some damn willow bark. Well, it's the same thing. That's all the hell aspirin is. It's ground up willow bark. It's, you know.
You're right. Very true.
Back I think we'd all be better off saying fuck doctors and go back to what the old folks knew back then.
Yep, my grandma lived for a long time. She used to do the old herbs and all that stuff, the
Right?
old timey stuff, and she was fine. They didn't run to the doctor every 5 minutes because they didn't have the insurance and stuff. They didn't have the money to do that. They had, you know.
Right.
I was looking at the comments, and Tink 13 is Kelly Parks, but Kelly was saying, she was talking about Risperdal, you know, because my son's on Risperdal, but he don't have any problems with Risperdal. But my other son is on Abilify because he's bipolar. And she said that Abilify gave him tardive dyskinesia, and it actually gave my son tardive dyskinesia too. It's where they have uncontrollable muscle movement, and they can't control their bodies. And we went through that for 2 weeks. For the medicines that all his medicines interact, because he takes like 9 to 10 different medicines a day. So all of them started interacting, and that Abilify was on. So they had to go down the dosage on his Abilify, because he had that tardive dyskinesia. I mean, it was like he had Parkinson's. That's how bad he was. He couldn't stop moving. He'd be so exhausted at night from his body just moving all over the place. I mean, he couldn't even drink a drink. His hand was like this right here. So meds are really rough on people, but I still think they got something out there to help some people.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a big secret.
And if with all the drugs and stuff they're giving you, right? You know, your liver can't process, you know, all that stuff.
Mm-mm.
You know? And it's like, you know, like even me when I got hurt and everything, and I was on a ton of meds. I was on some painkillers and everything else, and some what do you call it, antibiotic and stuff like that. And well, let me back up a step. I didn't have any insurance, right? But here's the funny part. I didn't have to go see the doctor 10 times. I went in once. He gave me what I needed, and I got out of there. Imagine that, right? When you have insurance, I can send it in your back. But anyway, so I got what I needed, but I wasn't feeling right, you know. And I go in, and my liver wasn't processing none of this stuff. I don't have any liver problems. I don't, you know what I mean? And they gave me the blood test first and all that stuff. And it's just, so every time I get medication, I ask my wife, because she's a nurse. I'm like, go get your book. What's this going to do to me? You know what I mean? It's like, before I even get it at the drugstore, I'm like, hey, what is this going to do? You know? Because I don't want them. I don't want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, it's dangerous, you know?
People get cirrhosis of the liver really bad. I've had 2 people I've known. They were taking arthritis medications. Arthritis medications that they were on gave them cirrhosis of the liver, and they passed away from it because their liver couldn't, all the meds that they were on couldn't process it. It just messed up their liver, so can't live without a liver.
Nope.
But sorry guys, I know we got all kinds of good stuff here. We're doing political stuff. Shame on me. Shame on me. CTR ain't here, so shame on me. But it's Ebola, you know, everybody needs to read up on it. Anything they say that's new out there, read up on it the best you can. I do. I try to. Just because of my kids. You know, I want to make sure I know what's going on out there because I have kids. What to prepare for, what they need, you know. Somebody around here was to get it or something, I'd know what to do. First of all, they wouldn't go to school, but just to know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
Schools like Germ University. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Germ University.
Yeah. Um, Kelly, it done the same thing to my son too. It made my son's head turn almost towards the back of his back. He couldn't control the muscles, and it was just tearing his neck. He was just turning and turning. It done the same thing to him too, because of the muscles in his neck. He couldn't control. So anyway, this you're going fishing, right?
Mhm.
You gonna video it?
A kid.
Yeah. I don't know what a steelhead looks like, so.
Steelhead. It's like
Mhm.
a salmon, not silver.
But,
Oh, okay. I need to look it up. I ain't never. Guess they don't have that where I'm at.
Dish, how big do they get?
30 pounds.
Wow.
They can get big. Really big. Yep.
Yeah, I don't have them around here either.
Yeah, no, we just got the small perch.
They just started making us, was it last year? The year before? They just started making us pay $10 to go fish in the ocean.
Really?
What?
Yeah, we got to pay $10. Massachusetts, I think it's Mass, New Hampshire, and Maine. We had to pay $10 to go fishing, just to
Wow.
walk around in the body open. It's unbelievable. But
Anything make a buck.
yep,
Wow. That's
So
kind
is
of
it like
crazy.
a separate? Is it like a separate fishing license just for the ocean fishing, or is that?
yep. So I get my what I do here is I get my it's called a sportsman's license,
Yeah.
and right, so it covers hunting and fishing.
Right.
But during the spring and summer or very early fall, if I want to go to, because the ocean for me is only like 20 something miles, 30 miles, and if I wanted to go fishing, I'd have to go to where they sell like bait, for deep sea fishing
Right.
and tackle and all, a bait and tackle shop, and I would have to purchase a license to fish in the ocean.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's
Well,
that's just fucked up, man.
so all your charters, right? All your deep sea charters, all their prices all went up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, uh, all that stuff. It's unreal.
Yeah,
Well, now
that's.
here's where my curiosity kicks in. You get international water, what, 13 miles offshore?
I
If
I
you're in
don't
international
know.
water, does that shit still apply?
Yeah, see, I don't know how that works. To be honest with you, Stump. You know, um, I mean, I agree with you. If it's international waters, hey, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go
I
fishing.
mean,
I got to get a fishing license.
I was in Gloucester, Mass. It's like the oldest fishing port in the country, and they got this jetty. It's man-made, but it goes out about a mile and a quarter. And, people fish off it, of course, and everything. Anyways, I'm out there fishing one day, and so this guy's trying to get his line went all the way down to the bottom. He's trying to get it out. Anyways, long story short, what's he pull up? But like a pound and a half lobster, right? So I'm like, dude, look at that. That's kind of cool. That's all right. Good for you, man. puts it in his cooler, the whole nine, blah, blah, blah. He caught a striper, 2, put that in the cooler, and on his way out, the same thing as a game warden, fishing game.
Yeah.
Asked him what he caught. They showed him the lobster. You know, by mistake, because my line got caught on the bottom. They fined the guy $500 for not having a lobster license.
No, geez.
Shit.
Wow.
That's
You
damn
gotta be
that's
kidding
fucked
me.
up.
$500.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Massachusetts is messed up.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get to go fishing here soon.
Shoot, we can go fishing in Illinois or if you come up here, because it's a big lake right there. Lake Michigan's huge.
I'll bring my pocket rod with me and we'll go fishing on the ferry as we're going across the water too.
Pocket rod ferry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pocket ride on the ferry.
Uh-huh. Pocket rod.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, what you could do, okay? You get your little, what the hell's my, this little bag over here, the little pair patch fishing kit. There's an opportunity to prove that thing works. Do your video on it.
Now you're talking.
And drop my phone in the water?
No, you don't put the phone in the water. You put the hook in the worm in the water.
Where am I going to get a worm from?
Oh, jeez. You have to dig around for one.
I'm going to be on a ferry.
Before you get on the boat, take one with you. Damn.
So do I have to pay extra for this little fellow or something? I don't know. Yeah, I would stop at Walmart and get some worms. Yeah. I hate to get a big fish on it. Jeez. Pull me in the water. Yeah, I think I'm just going to detour from all that. Okay, I just want to get to a place where I can put my feet on land and throw my pole in the water. Guys, just, yeah, no.
We can fish from shore.
I just had this really messed up. I just had this really messed up little mental cartoon going on Michelle at the back of the ferry. Little hand line going, trying to catch fish, actually catch something. Hollering at the captain of the boat, slow down, you're dragging too much, you're going to break my line.
Right?
Reverse!
It's only paracord, damn it, it's not a real fishing line. Right?
Damn.
The thought says in the ground, duh, not if I'm on a ferry. Excuse me, ferry, wait just a minute, I'm digging for a worm, I'll be right there. Have you seen any worms around here recently? Because I need one right about now. Yeah, I can see that's going to work out real well. I could just use one of my perry lures or something, you know.
Yeah, your little
There
perry
you go.
lure.
There you go.
I could use one of those.
Jig.
Might catch a turtle or a frog or something, but hey, as long as it catches something.
Hey.
Fish ain't too dumb.
Right on, PG. Dish, grab my hand. Hell no. You got this.
Like, is my car still parked? Is it moving or anything? Can you chain these tires down, please? I don't want my car to go in the water. Yeah. I'm worried about my car.
Buddy Light brought this up, and it's actually on the books, but there's like a process you have to go through to prove that you're actually hunting for food that you're not able to purchase, meats or whatever from a grocery store.
Right.
You can get away with it, but it's a long process and it's tricky as hell. 99 times out of 100, you're going to end up in jail.
Yeah, even people that live like out there in Alaska that are allowed, like 4 caribou a year or something like that, they even have to buy a freaking license, for Christ's sake. It's like, really?
Wow.
Yep. Like during the salmon season and stuff like that, they're only allowed, so many days, and then there's so many hours during those days they can have like the fish wheels turn and stuff like that.
Right?
They got a ton of rules for it up there.
Mm-hmm.
But he likes saying use hot dogs to catch catfish. That's the one thing I don't want to catch, because I ain't taking it off the hook. That nug's going to be left on that hook. I done got poked by one of them one time.
You just didn't know how to hold it right.
Mm.
Right.
Oh, I've tried over and over, and they always get me. I don't know why, but they get me. I don't do it anymore.
The catfish we have up here, they only get to be about, I don't know, 2 pounds or so. They're little. They're not.
Yeah, that is little.
But I'll tell you what, they'll still sting the hell out if you catch that spike the wrong way. It still hurts like.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't mind handling.
Go ahead, Michelle.
I don't mind handling any fish except catfish. I won't handle them.
Great eating though. Love eating catfish.
I don't mind scaling them. I don't mind weighing them, skinning them, all of it. Deboning them, but I won't eat them.
If I had to go through all that crap to feed somebody else, I wouldn't do it.
I don't mind getting my hands dirty with them, but I just don't eat them. They're slimy. Oh, Fawn says, where are you taking the ferry? I'll let Dish feed, and I just know we're going on a ferry.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Muskegon, Michigan.
To save some mileage.
Mileage, yep.
Yeah.
Right, Mom?
Exactly.
Maybe that's what it was, but I won't get poked no more because I don't need to hold it right. It's mine at the gutter now. Come on. Get her mine in the gutter. Peaches says use a pair of pliers.
Yeah.
Try removing the shark off a hook. That's not going to happen either.
Oh, that's easy. Well, the little ones are. The ones that are only like, 30 inches long. Just take him by the tail, whack him against the hull of the boat, take your hook out of his mouth.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's one thing I hadn't done yet. Going shark fishing. I want to give it a try one day, but I believe I'm going to have a damn Louisville slugger bat on that boat with me too, though.
Right.
It's a shitload of moving teeth when you get them on the boat, man.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to kick the bucket because I'm a picky eater.
You get hungry enough, you won't be picky very long.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't no worms and none of that shit. It ain't happening. Cockroaches and all that shit, it's not gonna happen. Just will not happen. Ugh.
So if everything goes to hell, you're gonna be a vegetarian.
Yeah, I'm about there now. Almost.
I'm gonna have to get you lost in the woods while you're here, Michelle.
No, because I heard you got tree gnomes. You ain't getting me lost. And I ain't buying no go-girls and standing up using them either. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Yep. She's just trying to put me out there for bait so she can get one of the tree gnomes on camera. I don't think so. It's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna do that to me. We've got a lot of stuff planned. I do want to tell everybody. We have thought up so much shit. We can't do it all, obviously. We just are. I'm gonna have like 2 days with her. Her mom's gonna babysit. We're shoving the kids off to her mom. Her mom's gonna be grandma for 2 days for us, and we're hauling ass. We're going shooting. We're gonna go fishing. We're gonna do some videos, and we've got some really cool stuff that we've come up with that's gonna be neat and funny. We're hoping. We can't do everything, but we have a bucket list, and we're gonna go down the list and try to pick out the coolest shit to do. So I think it's gonna be neat. I really do. Oh, Ron said tree what? Tree gnomes. Ron, there's tree gnomes. Dish can explain them a lot better than I can.
I ain't getting in trouble.
Well, they're just tree gnomes. You can't get in that much trouble.
A tree gnome. It's kind of like Sasquatch or something like that, only
it tries to be something that it's not.
it tries to be something that it's not.
Yeah. It's a scary person. It tries to be something that it's not.
I have a video up called "Don't Go Into the Woods" or something nonsense like that. There's a tree gnome in there. I got one on tape.
Yeah. Right, go check that video out and you explain everything. Good one, Dish.
Right.
Michelle's not going to be molested by no tree gnomes. That's not going to happen. Lorena Bobbitt will come out of me quick. That's all I got to tell you. Yeah, we're both going to carry our cameras. We done Dish purchased some memory cards with a lot of time on them. So
right.
Some major memory cards. So we're both going to have our cameras going at the same time. Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be fun. It will be. Well, guys, it's like 2:11. We've got like 9 people watching. We didn't have all our crew tonight, but we appreciate Mike coming on with us and Stump coming on. Even though Stump's got a lot of stuff going on, he still jumped in. If Stump can be here, anybody can be here. I just want to say that.
Yeah. And if you don't mind, Michelle, for everybody here in Jammy Time, all the text messages and the Facebook stuff and all the prayers and everything. I appreciate the hell out of it. Really do. Thank you.
Yes, you guys keep them coming too. Please keep them coming. Hey, 420.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a man that is officially retired, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I seen that the other day.
Yep.
Yeah, Peachy, you can call me the wiener whacker, because I sure will be.
I think you have to have a license for that too, but we'll
I
check.
can get it. I can get it. If there's a license for it, I'll find it.
There's a size limit.
It's size limit, right?
It's got to measure up.
It can't have no dough coming out of it or nothing like that either. No. We're not bacon or nothing stuff. Nothing. It's not.
Okay, on that note.
Yeah, yes, on that note. We're going to go, guys. And we'll see you guys Wednesday night at 11:30, and hopefully our crew will be done taking vacation days, and they'll be with us.
Right.
I always like for everybody to be on. So everybody kind of expects everybody to be on each week, so we kind of hope everybody comes on. Anybody got anything else? Mike, you got anything going on? Anybody needs to know about?
Nope. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna do a vid for that package you sent me. That's about it.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys. Well, we're out of here. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Thank you for the donations. I got everybody down in my book right here. I've got a list going.
Yeah.
So we got you squared away.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you Wednesday.